Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. This is My Green Pets. I'm William Green. You are looking at Cattleya Rex. Today is American Orchid Society judging, and I am very happy that Cattleya Rex has lasted 2 full weeks already. Still looks pretty good. Haven't noticed any big. The flowers look good. Very excited. So I am going to take Cattleya Rex down and we will see what the judges say. Isn't it gorgeous? Like stained glass windows. Just beautiful. Well, the auction ended last week and I shipped off almost all the plants. There was one that the winner wanted me to wait a week, so I'll ship those off Monday. But you are now looking at the grow tent with some more space in it. And it's funny to think that 20 plants were sold off, and it still looks pretty busy in here. I mentioned I'm going to send my path. I haven't decided if I'm going to divide it and send a division to the Huntington or just send the whole thing. I don't know. The only thing is if I send the whole thing and something were to happen in the mail, then it would be lost. It reminds me of the story of Cattleya Suzanne High, the parent of the famous Bowbells that was sent by boat across the Atlantic to the United States in order to protect it from bombings in World War II, only to be sunk by a submarine torpedo and now rests at the bottom of the ocean. But we've got some other things going on here. The seedlings, the Peruflora order, those are supposed to be coming next week. They said they cleared customs on Wednesday of this week, and they're going to start shipping stuff off Saturday and Monday, so I should be getting those seedlings next week. What else? Oh, I got something in the mail this week. It took 4 months, but it finally came. A very nice person sent me some Synthic, and previously I thought this was not available in the United States. You won't hear those words uttered too often, but that is definitely not the case. There is someone told me there is a website you can buy it in the United States. But anyway, Synthic is supposed to be a synthetic sphagnum moss. And one of my friends said, "Oh, is that imported lint from the laundromat?" So I am very skeptical because I don't know. Anyway, this is synthetic sphagnum moss. So we're going to try it. I'm going to try it on my Fred Clark-Ara Desert Davison. So I've kind of packed him in here, and the roots look like they're kind of fishing their way through it. I just moved it in there the other night, so we'll see what happens. These guys are still going to stay dry until there's more root growth. I need the roots to be deeper in the pot. And I need the top growth to be a little bigger as well before I start watering. Oh, I was super happy. This is my Wine Delight division that I kept. It was 2 bulbs, but one shriveled up. But down here at the bottom, this little growth, you can see there's some green poking out there. So that, I believe, will grow out into a new growth. And Wine Delight will continue in my collection. I was kind of psychologically preparing for that to not happen, but I think it will. And it's so funny. I mean, look at these. They're small right now, right? But to the potential, they get so big. They get so big. What else? Cattleya Rexes that are in sheath. Actually, I was really kind of surprised. See this one back here? That one should have buds in the sheath, but I don't see any, and I wonder if that is what they call a blank sheath. Because typically, once they're that far along, they're supposed to look like this. You're supposed to see the shadows You're supposed to be able to see the shadows of the buds in them. And I don't see anything in here. So there might not be anything in there, which is funny because that's a massive sheath to be empty. But anyway, I'm still learning about these plants. I don't know. I don't know. So there are several sheaths coming up. This guy here, this guy here. There's several. I don't know, which ones are gonna bloom. I'm got to be careful. Just because a plant has a sheath does not mean that it's gonna bloom. Here's another one. So, but this one definitely has some buds in the bottom there. I don't know if you could see them. So we're gonna get a few more blooms for sure. This one I would expect to bloom for sure. This one put out 3 flowers on its first bloom 2 years ago, so high hopes for that one. And then let's see, let's move down to level 2 here. We got our paths not rotting, which is good. This is the Medusae division that I kept, and this is Lovely Elizabeth. And all of these over here are also Lovely Elizabeth. When I severed the rhizome, I noticed a red ring, and so I was like, damn it. I was going to sell these, but I can't sell them if they got red rings in the rhizome. Like, I need to I think I'm going to send one to the extension office at University of Colorado. I think that they might be able to diagnose and tell me, if I should throw these away, or it's just hard, even if it does have an infection, they all grow so well. They put out big growths. They bloomed beautifully. But don't know. Dienia ophrydis is blooming nicely. You can see this one is already poked its head up above the bench there. And then Phalaenopsaurus, the huge white one, you can see, look at that, it's got a new spike on it. I accidentally broke the blooming spike off a few weeks ago, and it said, well, can't stop me, I'm gonna bloom again. I'm not sure, I need to get it out of here before that happens, because it is a big, beautiful white, and I don't want it to break. This is Phalaenopsis schilleriana. It's been treated 3 weeks with Thiamil, as has the whole collection. And don't know if that's going to make a difference or not. So, I'm excited. The seedlings from Peruflora really got me excited. Here are the seedlings that I stuck to deer antlers, and they have gotten their roots out there, and they've grabbed onto that antler material, that bone, wrapped those roots around, and growing pretty well. There's a little one down here that's growing pretty well. Look at this. And then this guy up here, he's put roots all the way down into here. Isn't that cool? So I'm just gonna leave those there, and hopefully they will keep growing, and probably 2 or 3 years before they might need to be moved. But at some point this won't be enough of a support for them. They'll need something bigger. But anyway, kind of a cool experiment. Seedlings, man, they're tough. This one was just put in a clay pot with no medium, just stuck it in the pot, and look at that, it's got roots all in the bottom there, just circling around. Who needs medium? Not Cattleya rex, that's for sure. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the Dowianas. I imagine that Cattleya Dowiana prefers to have dry roots as well. It's notorious for rotting. So I'm gonna hopefully I'm not gonna make the same mistakes with Dowiana that I made with Rex, and end up with a bunch of beautiful Dowianas one day, maybe 5 years from now. Okay, oh, another exciting development. This is Cattleya Jose Marti. It is a Bowbells by Bob Betts hybrid, registered in the 1950s. And the newest growth has a sheath. So this would be a first bloom for this plant if this does indeed decide to bloom. Could be an empty one. But that would be spectacular. I can't wait. This is a pure white Cattleya with excellent breeding. I have no idea where it came from, where the clones came from that were bred, but I know that it's Bob Betts White Lightning by Bowbells Snowflakes. So that's some very historic and notable genetics, and I would really hope that it's going to produce some big, beautiful white flowers. Okay, well, wish me luck. We're taking this plant to judging this afternoon, and I would love for the judges to think that it's as special as I do. Certainly hope so. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm William Green. As always, happy growing. High hopes, zero expectations. We'll see you next time. Bye.